All right. That took a good morning. All right, we'll give everybody a second to get logged on here. Good morning, guys. Sorry for the couple minutes delay start. It has been a morning already. For those of you that are Merit Club's members or that don't know, today is our first day starting back live classes in the clubs after a 3-month hiatus, and it's going great, but there have been some hiccups. So we've all been running around like crazy this morning. Morning, Laurie. So welcome, guys. We have boot camp this morning. I am in our Revive studio by myself at our White Marsh Club because clubs are back open. So for the work today, if you have, I don't even know what equipment I have. If you have a light set of weights, something small, please feel free to go ahead and grab those. Otherwise, you can just work with body weight today. And that being said, I'm just gonna grab my weights and then we'll get started. Since this is freestyle, guys, I will not have any music playing. Morning, Meredith. I will not have music playing, so feel free to put something on at home, get some music cranking that gets you going. I'll be working out in silence and my heavy breathing on my end, so yay. Go ahead and get your music started. Water, weights, space, and we'll start in about 2 minutes here, guys. All right, guys. So, hopefully you got your weights, you got your space. And we'll get started, guys. So for your warm-up, just go ahead and start with a light, easy jog on the spot. And again, we've got all kinds of options, all kinds of levels for you, so if you don't want to jog, you can march on the spot. Just start to move, get your heart rate up. If you want to do a little bounce, a little dance around, however you want to move this morning, just get it going. All right, now everybody start to take that jog to a little bounce side to side. So we're getting the lateral parts of the body going too. I'm gonna spin this just a bit. There we go. So try to keep your feet where they are and push through the outside of the feet, warming up through the outer glutes and lateral thighs. All right, guys, now take that bounce to a lateral lunge. So step out long, back leg stays straight, hips push to the back wall. Press through the outer heel. All right, now let's start to get a little rotation in there. So as you step out, take a pause, open the arms, reach the opposite arm to the outside of the foot. As you twist, keep your hips square, so that rotation should happen right between the ribs. This also might help you open up your hip a little more, pushing it back and getting lower into that lunge. All right, so you come back to the middle. Now let's bring it forward to a high knee run. So knees up towards the hips, belly breaks, chest stays tall, and if you don't want to run, nice big march on the spot. Starting to warm up through the hip flexors, quads, core, and starting to get that heart rate All right, guys, keep those high knees going. See if you can start to pick up the tempo a little bit. Get a little bit quicker. Stay light on the feet. All right, guys, now come down out of that high knee run and just fast feet on the spot. So warming up through the calves, a little bit through the ankles. Just quick, light steps on the floor, right under the feet. Run it, run it, run it. I'm gonna have to come in here and vacuum after I'm finished so my hair's not all over the floor for our first yoga class. All right, guys, now start to keep those fast feet, but move the body side to side, and then maybe forward and back. So just start to get that directional movement going. You can go whatever direction you'd like. All right, stop on the spot, squat, down and up. Press the weight into the heels, squeeze the glutes as you rise. All right, now we're gonna take it squat, walk to plank, shoulder tap, and walk back. So squat, walk forward to plank, tap, tap, bend the knees, sit the butt back, and stand. As you tap the shoulders, brace the belly, keep the hips super steady. And same thing as you walk forward. Try not to wiggle through the middle. And if you need to, guys, when you come down to the floor, you can bring the knees down, tap from here, and then walk back and come up into that squat. Everybody take 2 more. Once you've done 2 more, come back to stand. Everybody, jump jacks to the end. And I want you to reach your arms long. Try to touch your fingers way far above your head. Again, getting that blood flowing in all directions. So we are warm and ready to work. All right, guys, hold. Take a couple of torso twists. Release through the spine, roll out the shoulders, maybe a knee hug or 2. All right, guys, first phase, we're doing our 2 moves, 1 minute each, 2 times through. So your first 2 moves, we've got drop squats, out and in, and then we head to the floor for push-ups. If you're not jumping today, that drop squat can be a side step squat instead. So 2 minutes, 1 minute each movement, and we roll right through. So 4 minutes straight of work, guys. 3, 2, 1, drop squat. Let's go, out and in. So when you jump wide, the heels land on the floor, knees stay pressing out, chest stays lifted. And then we want to try and get that tap to the middle to be quick. In, out, or step in and out. In and out. Or if you start it together, you can also step out and in. You're halfway, guys. That's 30 seconds. I'm gonna move these dumbbells out of the way because I'm so paranoid I'm gonna jump on them. And break another toe. 20 seconds, guys. Then we go right to the floor for push-ups. 10 more seconds. All right, guys, hit the deck, 1 minute of push-ups. Knees or toes. Spread the hands wide on the floor so you can grip and engage more muscles in the upper body. If you guys are on your knees, I want your toes dug into the floor. Anchor the body in place, so we're challenging the right muscle groups. Also, I don't know how y'all rock on your knees if you keep your toes in the air. That's super uncomfortable. All right, guys, halfway, 30 more seconds. Just keep it steady, brace the abs. If you need to sit back and release, go for it, but then come right back in. Oh, thank goodness, the AC just kicked on. Woo! All right, guys, 5 more seconds and we're back up for jump squats. All right, come on up, back into the legs. Out and in. So this is still a little bit of mobility work while we drop in the hips. So we press open, working in all directions of that hip socket. And then we control that drop, squeezing the muscles, feeling them wrap around the bone. And then we squeeze everything together super quick before we fall back out with control. Halfway. You should also feel your heart rate spiking a bit. Breath starting to come heavy. All right, 5 seconds, we head to the floor. Push-ups, let's go. Try to make sure your whole torso is moving in one line. So hips aren't dropping, hips aren't lifting. Everything stays rock solid, like a plank, like a board. Nothing drooping, nothing falling. You're halfway. Ten more seconds, stay in that push-up. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, hold. We're gonna do this for the second set of moves. Same pattern. 1 minute of one, 1 minute of the other, 2 times through. The moves this time, we're doing mountain climbers, so on the floor for the first one. Then we come up, and we have a lateral shuffle tap. So shuffle, tap, shuffle, tap. So 1 minute mountain climbers, 1 minute shuffle tap, the taps, 2 times through. In 3, 2, and 1. Come on down, guys. So palms right below the shoulders, knees are gonna drive in towards the chest. So where the variable comes here, guys, is in speed. You can go super, super quick, really running those knees in towards the chest. You can take more of a leisurely walking pace. Either way, it's about feeling it in the shoulders, the abs, the hip flexors, the glutes. Great full body, functional core training. Because in real life, we need all of those things to function and fire together to keep us stable, strong, and balanced. Again, hips stay low. Fingertips spread so we grip the floor. 10 more seconds, then we're up for those shuffles. All right, stand up, shuffle tap. So side and tap the floor. When you tap, make sure I'm both. Butt goes back and down, chest is lifted. If you don't touch the floor, those of you that do class with me, you know that's not okay, or that's not okay. That is okay. I want you to use that reach to try and drive your hips a little lower than if we were just doing this and kind of stopping at either end. You're halfway. You can reach with one hand, you can reach with 2 hands. You've just got to keep your hips down and your heels down as you drop towards the floor. 10 more seconds. All right, guys, back to mountain climbers. Set up that strong plank again. And maybe this time you want to go a little slower. Or, if you need to come to your knees, guys, you can change the range and bring the knees a little wider. Or if your body dimensions work, you can still bring the knees forward. Seriously, I'm shedding so much, I'm gonna have to come back in the studio when we're done. Halfway, guys, 30 seconds in, 30 seconds to go. Make sure you breathe. All right, guys, stand up, shuffle taps. Last minute of this section of work. Whoa. Almost tripped myself. Don't do that. Pick up your feet to make sure you move. Keep pushing from that back leg to power yourself across the floor. All right, and hold. So now, we are gonna move into stations. Well, stations, quote unquote. Different blocks of work. So we are gonna have 5 blocks of work. Nope, sorry, Siri was trying to get in on that action there. So guys, we're gonna have 5 blocks of work. We are in them. Wait. No, I lied. 4 blocks of work, 4 minutes each. And that's gonna take us right about to the end of the workout. So, knowing that, right? Yeah, that's right. So, 4 blocks of work, 4 minutes each, and then we'll have a little core section at the end to kind of wrap everything together. You will need your dumbbells for this, for these stations. Oh, where? There we go. All right, guys. So 4 blocks, 4 minutes, and whoo. First move, guys. So we're gonna modify. We've been doing single leg rows a lot. What I want to do is I want to actually make you keep your other foot on the floor. So we have a single leg hinge with a narrow row, both arms. So make sure as you tap that toe behind, you're just using it to be able to put extra support, extra weight in that front leg. So we really feel the hamstring and the glute. So we're gonna take 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Yes, that's a lot, so you're doing 20 rows. Then we are going to take the dumbbells to the front and we're gonna shift the work. Squat to upright row. Side note, I'm probably gonna pause here because in my panic to get out of the house this morning with everything that was happening and going wrong, I forgot my notebook, so I'm gonna try to recall this workout from memory. And I think we're gonna do okay. I know we're gonna do okay. Either way, we're gonna get a good workout in. So again, guys, so we've got 10 of those single leg hinges with rows on each side, and then we're going 10 squat to upright rows. We are doing that back and forth for 4 minutes. Yes, I know that's a lot of time for 2 movements, but we're only going through this 1 time. So, when you're ready, that hinge to upright row is first, 4 minutes in 3, 2, 1. And I said hinge to upright row, hinge to narrow row, guys. So I'm also gonna take this first one to see if I can pull from memory what I wrote down last night for your workout. And maybe we won't save this one, just so this isn't documented on the internet forever and ever. Who am I kidding? It probably will be. It's very accurate to myself. All right, guys, so squeezing through the glutes. This is a big back of the body work. 10 on one leg, 10 on the other. Remember, 20 rows. In that row, squeeze the shoulder blades together, really drive through the upper back. You guys are a minute 15 in. I can do math. Halfway, guys. 2 minutes in, 2 minutes to go. Think we got it all back. All right, guys, less than a minute to go. Try and see if I can get through one round in a minute. "20 seconds. I was on rep 6, so I almost said 6 as I said seconds. All right, guys, that's time. All right, your next round. So, next up, just need one dumbbell. So, we are going to keep that dumbbell at the shoulder. We are stepping back to a single leg lunge and pressing one arm as we step back. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then, we are pausing, palms to the ceiling, both dumbbells, 10 dumbbell rotators. So working through the shoulders, elbows at 90 degrees, super small, little quarter turn. Then, dumbbells go down, or if you want to keep them, you can keep them. We've just got 10 straight jumps. Really trying to push and drive off the floor through the toes. Whoop, hair coming everywhere. All right, guys, so lunges, rotators, jumps. 4 minutes, 3, 2, 1, go. So keep that shoulder, or the dumbbell right at your shoulder. So you're ready to rock and roll. And we also keep a little more tension in that muscle as we're working. Weight is going to stay in the front leg. And we are stepping back long, dropping the back knee to the floor. And then switch sides once you've done 10. I don't know if I'm going to do this one, or if I'm going to be able to do this one. Drive out the front heel, guys. When we're doing lunges, we want to feel the work in the front leg, not the back leg. All right, guys, and then dumbbell rotator. So palms to the ceiling again. We're trying to pull through the outside of the back of the shoulder. Small movement, super controlled. And then jumps. So these are kind of small, quick little pushes off the floor. Your butt's still gonna drop back a little bit, but I don't need you to go all the way down into a squat. All right, guys, back to the lunges. If you have trouble with lunges, you can take the same option. You can either hover the leg or just keep your toe on the floor and take a single leg squat with that reach instead. Still pushing the butt back and down. And then when you've done 10 on 1, switch. I might take this option for this round because I broke my toe, I think, like a week ago, and lunges are not really my friend right now. Again, once you've done 10, rotate or raise. Chest up, roll those shoulders back, pinch your shoulder blades together. And super small little sweep with those dumbbells. And then again, 10 jumps. Woo. Oh, I cleared out my timer, hold on. Not cleared it out, just change screens. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Let's see if we can get round 3 done. And then small rotation. See on this last one, if you can push the elbows a little bit wider. All right, guys, and that's our time. All right, next up, team. We're coming to the ground. We got renegade rows. So that's our first move. We set up plank with the dumbbells, knees or toes, and we are pulling one at a time, dumbbells up, and yama down. Renegade row. We're gonna go row, row, and a push-up is 1 rep. Then guys, we're coming up. We got 180 squats. So on the spot, lift up, turn, and turn. So we'll say every time you jump is 1 rep, 10 times. Then last one, picking the dumbbells back up, we've got a lateral lunge with the bicep curl. And I want you to curl while you're in that lunge. And once again, we're gonna do right and left as 1, so you're doing 10 lunges each leg, 20 total with 20 bicep curls. So, come to the floor, 3, 2, 1, go. So, plank position, feet are a little wider than hips, or knees are a little wider than hips. Row, row, and push up. 1, 2, and down. In that row, try to make sure you are using the muscles of your back to lift the weight, as opposed to pulling from your bicep. On the push-up, feel the abs brace to drive you back up. Once you've done 10 180 jumps. And again, every time you jump is 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. Woo! And then lateral lunge with bicep curl. We are curling while we are in the lunge. So step out, bring the palms to the shoulders, and then switch sides. Try to keep the elbows below the shoulders. So what we don't want, as we take that bicep curl in the lunge, is we don't want the arms to swing up and away. We want to keep them close to the torso and curl from right there. So we're feeling it right in the biceps, not in the shoulders. Once you've done your 10, back to renegade rows. I have no idea how many lunges I just did. All right, guys, and then again, right under the shoulders. Big pull, and then a push. And then 10 jumps. Around we go. I just counted 1, 1, 2, 2 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! And then lateral lunge to curl. Step nice and long in those lunges, guys. You got 15 seconds left. All right, guys, that's our 4 minutes. All right, last one. 10 surfer burpees. So we squat, plank, squat, and then quarter turn when we get to the top. Alternate the quarter turn. We've got 10 of those total. Then we are coming onto the floor, setting up a reverse tabletop, and we've got a tricep press into a toe tap. So we are bending the elbows, pushing them back away from us, and then tapping the opposite toe. So you got 10 total. 10 presses, so 5 taps of each toe. And then last one, we're staying there, but we're coming down to the floor, and we've got a hip bridge. So driving the hips towards the glutes. On that hip bridge, if you want to bring your dumbbells to your hips for just a little extra resistance, that's your option there. All right, guys, 4 minutes, starting with the surfer burpee. 10 of them in 3, 2, 1, go. Keep the feet wide, sink the hips first. All right, guys, and then 10. I'm gonna tip this down just a bit. So 10, tricep dip. So back and tap, back and tap. So that tap is about balance. Once you've done 10, all the way on your backs, if you want to, place the dumbbells on your hips and then bridge out 10 times. All right, guys, and back to the burpees. On those burpees, I actually don't want you to do a push-up because I want you to focus on speed. So I want you to get in and out of those as quickly as you can. Same thing goes for the surfer. Brace through the belly, brace through the hips. And it's a quick, sharp quarter turn. And then toe tap. We want to make sure, even as we lift the foot, that we are keeping our body square. That just because we lift up, we're not sinking and dropping one hip. And then our bridge. Heels drive down. Guys, when you set up that bridge, this is going to be awkward, but make sure as you push up, your knees are staying right above your ankles. Make sure they're not falling in towards each other. We want that straight line down through the hips. Seconds to go, 5-0, just under a minute. Let's get one more round in, guys, one more round. Whew, floor's getting a little slick here. All right, guys, that's time. Woo. All right, guys, we have one last challenge in our 45-minute boot camp today. So, to finish, core work. We're gonna do a descending ladder. So, we are starting with 10 reps of each move, aiming to make our way down to 1. So, first move is gonna be a walking plank. So, 1 rep is 2 and 2. Steps to the right, steps to the left. You're doing that 10 times. So 1, 1, 2, 2. That's gonna be your longest move. Then, we are coming onto our backs. We are reaching and pressing up into the upper part of the abs. 10. Then palms go up, heels go up, reverse curl, small movement, 10. Then fingertips to temples, knees to 90, 10 bicycle crunch. So that's it, guys. 10 walking planks, 10 push crunches, 10 reverse curls, 10 bicycle crunches. Then you walk down, 9, 8, 7, so on and so forth. We're gonna make this as speedy as we can, so it's a little bit of cardio kick at the end. 5 minutes is all we're getting to do that. I feel like it might take me 5 minutes just to do those 10 walking planks, but we're gonna try and we're gonna see where we go. All right, guys, so set up for those walking planks. 3, 2, 1, go. So when we step, hips and abs stay still and stable. Weight is up forward over the shoulders. Almost there. All right, guys, then we come on our back for that push crunch. So palms are gonna come right to the chest, and then we push out as we lift up. Still tucking the chin, pressing the lower back to the floor. All right, guys, then palms up, heels close to the glutes, 10 reverse curls. Small movement, just lifting the hips ever so slightly off the ground. All right, guys, fingertips to temples, knees above hips, bicycle crunch. Right and left is one. All right, then back over. We go for 9. I just remembered I have a towel with me. Yay. That'll be helpful. All right, guys, again, we go for 9. As you step, guys, you want to feel the abs bracing to keep your torso from looking like a wet noodle. And then we're going to feel the shoulders and that press out of the floor, and we want to feel the outer glutes in that step. So again, full body functional training, making everything work together just like it does when we're working in real life. I mean, this is real life, but you know what I mean. When we're not exercising, when we're just doing everyday things. How did I already lose count? I think I only did like 2. I'm sure you're already there, but push crunch 9 times. And then super small reverse crunch. And I say palms to the ceiling because I don't want you cheating by putting the hands down and pushing off the floor. And then bicycle crunch. Firing into those obliques. And then we go back 8 times this time. One minute, guys. Just keep going as long as you can go. And if you want to get to 1, you don't have to stop at 5 minutes if your time's not up. Mine just is. 15 seconds, guys. Make sure you breathe in. I got 4 more classes to teach today, so I'm just gonna chill here. For the last 5, guys, finish, finish, finish. 3, 2, 1. And again, guys, if you need to keep going or would like to keep going until you get to 1, that's all good. You don't have to. It was more that 5-minute push at the end of cardio training that we wanted than necessarily any number. So guys, sorry for the little bit of haphazardness of this start this morning. It's been a crazy day and it's not even 9 a.m., but can only get better from here, right? Got to work out virtually with you all. Maybe get to see some of you in person today or in the coming weeks. Whew, and it'll be good. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Whew, enjoy this day. I think it's supposed to be another hot and humid one, so make sure you're drinking lots of water, staying hydrated. And yeah, this will be our new time for the next week or so. Just keep an eye on Merit's social media for the updated virtual schedule. If you aren't comfortable yet coming into the clubs, which we totally understand, we'll keep this here for you for at least a month, and then it won't go away entirely. It might just, the access point might shift. So if you guys have any questions, have any requests for something you'd like to do next week, whether it's a move, whether it's a pattern, whether it's a muscle group that you want to target, please just let me know. Feel free to find me on my social media pages. I'm Amy on Facebook and Amelia Brooke 811 on Instagram. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.